Ariana Grande is spilling all the tea in her new album, Eternal Sunshine, which I actually heard the whole entire thing. And you know what? I have my reservations about it, but people are saying that she was spilling some tea on her ex, and it's kind of shady. It was very, very shady. And I saw one commenter that said, so basically, legally, Dalton can't defend himself or speak on it, but she can paint him out to be a bad guy. Interesting. I'm not buying her narrative at all. I'm sorry. But first, let's talk about Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams is not doing too good lately because more articles are popping up saying that she owes the government, Uncle Sam, a large sum of money. Now, Wendy Williams is facing even more struggles, alleged owes Uncle Sam, I think, over $500,000. So they're going to take away her penthouse apartment in New York City when she decides to sell it. They're going to get a cut of that money. But also her husband, her ex-husband, Hunter, has went to court and is filing for 2 years of unpaid spousal support. Wow. What a way to kick Wendy Williams when she's already down. Now she's suffering from, it's so sad because I think a lot of us seen the documentary by now. And, she's suffering from Alzheimer's, frontal lobe. It's just kind of like sad to be in that state and people are there with their hand out, especially her ex-husband and the government for unpaid taxes. It's like, wow, she can't catch a break to save her life. But that's the update we have on Wendy Williams. There will be more to come, but let's talk about more Ariana Grande tea. So she wrote this song, okay, and I have the lyrics for you, and it's so shady. So the lyrics say, here's how one telling verse goes. I've never seen someone lie like you do. So much, even you start to think it's true. So now we play our separate scenes. Now she's in my bed, laying on your chest. Now I'm in my head, wondering how it ends. And it's basically saying like, did he cheat on her? And the thing is, like, Ariana Grande doesn't have a squeaky clean past either because people think that she's like a homewrecker.
According to the streets, Ariana Grande is now cheating on Ethan Slater. Who's shocked? Baby, she has been known as Alicia Keys' evil twin. What did she say? Why do y'all care whose peen I ride? Girl, you ride everybody's. But you know what? Live your truth. But why do you do it with people in relationships? Why do you get in committed relationships and then cheat on them? I don't understand it. Jeanette McCurdy told us, Naya Rivera told us, Janae Aiko told us. I've been seeing it with my own eyes. This girl has been doing this since she became famous. She's like the female version of Steve Harvey. Baby, I don't know why y'all take relationship advice from that man. Creating broken homes, abandoning his kids. He treats Lori Harvey better than his biological kids. Love a good step parent, but he acts like, oh my gosh, it just takes the right woman to stop a cheating man. Sir, let's be for real. It's not your old age that stop you cheating. It's not the 10, 11 jobs you have that stop you from cheating. It's because Marjorie had old ties into what? She used to mess around with lords, if you don't know. Now she apparently is like sleeping with the bodyguards and then they like scrub that from the internet. But I digress. Ariana, baby, just be single. Like you could sleep with any man you wanted. Why do you purposely go after ones in relationships? Why do you get married?
But I've been watching Ariana Grande for such a long time, and when the camera is on her, it just comes across so fake sometimes. But then like when I really look at it, like I feel like she's playing a character and how she speaks. There's even a video on her YouTube channel where she's like in a room with people and they're discussing the album and what song should come out. The way she's talking to some of these people, I don't think is how she would talk to like regular people. Like I don't know if that makes sense. Like I know that there's like a business voice that we have and then there's like one you have with your friends or whatever, but it just seems so forced. There's even like videos of her walking the red carpet and complimenting people. And it just all seems like PR and marketing, that she's like walking around just being overly nice. When we've seen instances where she pays her bodyguards to like carry her around, and she'll, remember that one clip? It's like a viral clip of her grabbing something, licking it and putting it back down in some bakery shop or something in Paris or whatever. And then she said something about America. Remember that? I mean, Ariana Grande has been controversial, right? But she finally made amends with Mariah Carey, Because let's not forget, her and Mariah Carey had a little beef. And for Mariah Carey to be on the song Thank You Next, I think is great, but at the same time, it just seemed kind of sus that, you know, Mariah Carey, I'm pretty sure she knew that was a damn good song, and like, let me jump on it. And I think Ariana Grande was like, you know what, it'll look good for my brand if I just put it behind me and collaborate with this old hag. And so that's what I think she did it for. Because you know Ariana Grande just can't even stand Mariah Carey. Like, she's like over it. Okay, I'm just saying, she's over it. But you know, Ariana Grande to me, like, there's something there.
Her global perfume sales have surpassed $1 billion.
Wow. It's so fascinating how artists really only become billionaires from businesses.
Yeah.
Like, you think of Ariana Grande, Cloud Perfume, you think Rihanna with Fenty, even Kim Kardashian with like Skims and stuff. It's so interesting how what they're known for is not always what like generates the most business, or dollars and cents too, is even interesting. And how like there's like this meta game developing of like building an audience, and then how do you like funnel that audience into like a product, is really like the world we're headed to, even for creators. I think like that's so really true. Like the next frontier of this.
So true. And I think you're spot on, and I think we're seeing this like race the last couple years of celebrities really trying to create their brand. Like, I think a lot of people saw the success of things like Kylie Cosmetics and were like, where do we get that? And kind of the premise of this episode is going to be so many people break down and analyze and talk about celebrity makeup lines, celebrity skincare lines, but there's this silent like industry that no one talks about that's worth more than all of those combined, and it's the perfume industry.
So let us not forget, she made millions of dollars off fragrance. So there's that, right? Like, she's probably making more money off fragrances than she is off the music. But you know, you don't really make money off music. It's when you tour and merch and stuff. When you make music, you make money off like ticket sales and merch when you tour, right? All that to say this is Ariana Grande, like, I just have so many opinions about, like, I love the music, right? I love the melody. It really puts me in a trance. I love the music. But her as a person, it's like she'll do stuff, I'm just side-eyeing it. You know, I guess if you've been in the business for like a while, you can see like the fakety fake stuff, and like, she's just not a good actress. I say that, and now she's like starring in a movie pretty soon, so like, God. You can't say nothing wrong, because then she looks totally different too with her, because you know she has some allegedly plastic surgery, which I don't think she needed, but you know, that's my opinion. I'm allowed to have it. I think she looked beautiful the way she was. She's a beautiful girl. I don't think she needed that.
Okay, Ariana Grande came out and said she stopped getting Botox and fillers 5 years ago, and I'm going to tell you why she hasn't really changed looks-wise since she stopped doing those injections. Hi, my name is Maggie. I'm the lead PA at Mahmood Plastic Surgery in Manhattan, founded by Dr. Umbreen Mahmood. And if we look at these pictures of Ariana, we can see that from when she was much younger to up until 2021, she has changed a lot. And we know she had Botox and fillers. But when you look at her pictures from 2018 to 2023, she has maintained really good cheek volume, and she has really nice jawline definition. And really, one of the only noticeable things that you can see is that her lips are a little bit smaller in volume. This is because fillers can last much longer than people initially thought. The companies that produce the filler tell us that they last anywhere from 4 months up to 1 to 2 years. I know that this is not exactly true because I do fillers on my patients every day, and once I treat them to full correction, I'm not really seeing that they need to repeat these treatments annually or biannually. It's on a much less frequent basis. Now, when it comes to Botox, Botox is an amazing tool that helps to prevent lines from being set in at rest and prevent any skin changes that result from muscle contraction. So if she started getting Botox at a young age, she's been preventing these skin changes for a while. So if she were to stop even over the course of 5 years, it's not really going to be perceivable on her skin. Finally, Ariana is young and she has access to all of the best skincare and skin treatments. So she can do a lot to maintain her skin without even touching injectables, like doing things like microneedling, lasers, chemical peels, and routine facials. If you are consistent with skincare and you have an anti-aging plan that is focused heavily on maintaining your current skin health, you do not need to lean on injectables as much as you age.
But definitely I think she has made some mistakes publicly. And you know, when you're a public person like Ariana Grande, and you make mistakes, everyone knows about it. And then speaking of mistakes, she has that makeup line, REM Beauty by Ariana Grande. So that right there, like I have struggled to get behind REM Beauty. Like I really have. Like, isn't it owned by Morphe? But then I think she bought it out, so it's hers now or something. Like, I just never, I guess the disconnect for me is that I've never like thought that, and I said it before and I'll say it again, that she's not a makeup girl. Like,
rating every product from REM Beauty, part 1. So one of their newer products is the brow gel. This is interesting because it has a sponge on one side and then a spiky side to really fluff your brows up. This formula is very thin. It's not sticky. I do like it, but I don't feel like it holds all day. I would give it a 7 out of 10. Next up, the lip oil. Ooh, this one was not good. This also has an interesting applicator with a metal ball on it. These just felt like gel on my lips. There was really no shine. It felt almost like vegetable oil or something funky. I just did not like this. It's a 2 out of 10. Next up, the cream blushes. Okay, this is a banger. One of my favorite products from her. Now, these are very blendable, pigmented. They can go over powder or an unset face, and she does have some really rich colors. I would give this a 9 out of 10. And I already decluttered the eyeliner. It was a really nice black formula, but the applicator wasn't long enough to really get precision. I struggled to do a wing. I would give this a 3 out of 10.
when I think of Ariana Grande, I just think of that no makeup look and like a little pinky nude lip, maybe a red, and that's it. A little blush. Like she's not like a makeup girl. Like I just don't understand why she felt the need to jump into color cosmetics when it just wasn't needed, right? That mind blows me within itself. And like I wanna see these numbers, right? I wanna see these numbers where these people, I think it's all smoke and mirrors, because even Jeffree Star had mentioned that a lot of these brands and these CEOs or whatever, they're purchasing small purchase orders of like 3,000. You know, like gone are the days that brands are purchasing 70,000, 75,000 pallets. No, they're buying 30,000 pallets and putting it out there, and if it sells, it sells, right? And it's just very interesting times. Maybe having cosmetics isn't that expensive for her to do it, so that's why she does it. But I don't know. I don't ever see anyone saying, oh my God, this Ariana Grande lip gloss is the best. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't ever see people saying that. They say they love the fragrance Cloud. The Cloud one is pretty cute. It kind of smells like Baccarat in a way. And then the other fragrance, like the very first one she came out with was a hit too. But I just don't have that connection with the makeup. I could be wrong, girls. I don't know. That's just my opinion. But, you know, Ariana Grande, her album just came out. So I guess the publicity that she needed was a stripe up some drama with my ex-husband or whatever. Whatever the case may be. Whatever they dated, ex-boyfriend, whatever. I don't know. I can barely keep up these days. So I just think that it's so interesting that this song comes out and the lyric comes out and people are pointing to like, oh, she's talking about her ex. Poor Ariana Grande. Don't cry for Ariana Grande, okay? She's doing good. She's well off. She's fine. She'll be okay, all right? Ariana Grande concerts too are kind of boring because like I went. I bought the money and I took the whatever. I went. And it's just very like chill, melodic vibes, and the hit song was Thank You Next, right? But the whole time I'm singing to it, but it's not something you're gonna like jump up and twerk to and dance. It's just like you just kind of chill and just listen to the music type vibe, right? But anyways, let me know what you think about this drama and Ariana Grande with her fragrance, to her cosmetic line, to her music. And honestly, the album, even though I like the melodies of it, I struggle to find like that next big hit, like that next Thank You Next, you know? I know that song And I is on there, which is an amazing song. I love that one, but like I want more. Like people want more. People want those 4 songs you put out on the album to be a hit. And like I just found the album to be very in her feelings, very boring in the house. That's how I found the album, to be just very boring. But that's my opinion, okay? So let me know what you think of all that drama in the comments down below. This is Rich Love, hottest news on YouTube. Mwah.